Hey, it's WolfPack666 playing Elite Dangerous. And I took a little break from the game.
Copy that, Commander. We've assigned a landing pad for you. Be careful.
And the last time I was playing, this was still available to do in the game. So I was doing a lot of these missions. And I really like doing them. I'm kind of sorry they took them away. Actually, if I had known they were going to take this out of the game, I probably wouldn't have stopped when I did. I probably would have played until they took it out. But I didn't know they were going to remove these damaged stations and these rescue missions. And I really did a lot of them. Could have done a lot more. I was buying ships and I was making credits and hopefully making reputation points towards my next rank with the Federation and the Empire. And one of the things I still needed to do was to get my ranks higher so I could unlock more ships. And this is supposed to be a good way to gain points to do that. So I did a lot of these.
Ship released. Hope you make it out safely, Commander.
Yeah, I shouldn't have hit my booster. I didn't mean to do that. Oh dear. This is gonna be bad. And there's an explosion. Blew me around. And now I'm gonna... Yep. Okay. Time to take a break from the game for a bit. And that's just what I did. But I came back. I have returned. The return to Elite Dangerous. After taking a break for a bit, I came back and I decided to start out with some bounty hunting. I was away so long I forgot how to fly, okay? I forgot all the controls. I couldn't remember how to do anything. So I came back, I started bounty hunting, thinking, hey, that's always fun to do. I'll learn how to fly again while I'm bounty hunting. So here I am doing a little bounty hunting in my favorite spot to do that. It's a little system called Giga. It's only 2 jumps away from where my home station is, Ray Gateway. So I come over here and shoot some people, do a little bit of bounty hunting, make some credits doing that, get some practice in. It's always fun watching things blow up. Especially when it's not my ship that's blowing up. So, this little ship here, I don't know. I'm not doing very well. And the sound is out of sync here. The sound is ahead of the picture. Sorry about that. I should have fixed that. Anyway, I didn't. Most of the video is fine for sound, by the way. It's just this one little clip here that's out of sync. But yeah, there he blows up. I get some credits for that. Now I'm gonna go and land at Smith Orbital, which is in the same system. There's at least one other station here, and I usually come to this one. So I'm gonna land here, turn in my bounties, collect my combat credits, combat vouchers, whatever they call them, combat claims. So there we go, about $500,000 for that. A little bit of bounty hunting. And you know what I really need to do? I need to rank up. I need to get some rank up missions and start unlocking some ships. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm starting to work on the Empire rank and unlock that cutter so that I can have the best ship in the game. So they say it's the most expensive ship. Remains to be seen whether it's the best. I'm sure that every ship has its good things. And right there, that is a rank mission. When I complete that, I will get promoted 1 rank higher than I am right now. And I'm accepting that mission. Of course, you want to get more missions. If you're going to do courier missions, do a lot. Grab as many as they have that are going to the same station. or if you know you're going to be visiting other stations that they have courier missions for, grab them while you're there. Yeah, I've been flying the Type 7 for too long. Flying the Diamondback is kind of difficult when you go from a large ship to a small ship. You tend to give it more input than it needs, and I gave it way too much fuel there, forgetting that I'm in a small ship. Gas that thing up, get that mission turned in. Where is it? Where's the one? That's not it. Come on, it's here somewhere. I want to rank up. There it is. That's the one. Now you got to pick the star as your reward, and that will give you your promotion. I just got promoted one rank higher with the Empire. And if you pause and look at the list here, you will see that I have 4 rank promotions in that list. Serf, and Master, and Squire, and Knight. Just got promoted to Knight. And when you're running around doing these courier jobs, these data delivery missions, you get a lot of practice landing. You get a lot of practice navigating and landing, going from station to station, delivering these. You can collect whatever you want for a reward, but when you're doing a promotion, you have to pick that star to get the promotion. If you pick any other reward, you won't get your promotion. You won't get the next rank. So just remember, if it's a promotion mission, that you pick the star as your reward to get your next rank higher. And like I said, you will get a lot of practice landing if that's what you want. If you want to use excuse me, if you want to use the computer and let it land your ship, there is a landing computer you can equip on your ship, and it will do this for you. I mean, if you don't want to learn how to land your ship, if that's something you just feel you don't have time to do that, it's just too much damage all the time and maybe you die, I don't know. You can put a computer on it, it'll land your ship for you. You just get into range, request docking, and set your throttle to 0. The computer takes over and flies your ship right to the landing pad, sets it down for you, saves you all this trouble landing yourself. I prefer to land manually. I prefer to land my ships myself rather than letting a computer do it for me. It's part of the game, and what's the sense of playing the game if you're just going to let it play for you? So these are different stations I visited while I was doing the rank missions for the Federation, and I watched some videos that showed me fast ways to rank up with the Empire and fast ways to rank up with the Federation. And I felt that after all the rescue missions that I had done, I must have lots of points to be able to do that. So I'll just go out to where it's fast and I won't have to worry about building up more points. I'll just have to find the missions to be able to rank up with. So it worked out pretty well. I managed to get the Empire a little bit faster than the Federation. I don't know if I just did more Empire stations that were damaged than Federation stations. But now I've unlocked both the Cutter and the Anaconda. You can see I'm a Rear Admiral with the Federation and I'm a King with the Empire. So now that those ships are unlocked, I need to make some credits. I'm coming to a system where they have a double painite hotspot, and I'm going to do some painite mining here. If you use ED tools, you will find where the best spots are close to you to mine painite and where the best spots are to sell it after you have it, that are going to pay you the highest price for your painite. And I suggest you use that tool. It's very handy if you just want to venture around and see how you do without anything like that. There's videos out there that can help you, that will give you some idea where to find resources that are valuable. Now, with my own experience doing this, I've been using the Type 10 Defender, and I've been averaging between 70 and 100 million an hour if you only count the time that you're mining. If you count the time it takes you to fly to this system, fly to where you're going to sell it, yeah, it's a little lower average. It usually takes me a little longer. I have 256 tons of cargo on this ship. That's how much space it can carry. And I usually start out with 180 limpets. I can have 9 limpets gathering for me, and then I have one that is a prospector that can check the asteroids to see what's in them. So I go through 180. I don't usually need them all. I tend to end up dumping a few near the end to make room for more painite. But that, you know, your mileage may vary. You may need to carry more, you may need to carry less. I've tried with 150 and I found I ran out. It takes 2 hours for these rocks to replenish, to refill. There's my last little limpet out collecting for me. He's gonna expire here soon. The others have all died and he's the last one I have. So he's just picking up the last few fragments for me before I head back to sell.
Shields online.
But yeah, if you try about, I don't know, half, maybe 3/4 of your cargo space being limpets, you should get fairly decent results for being able to fill your hold with cargo. And these things work great. I mean, you just sit there and let them do all the work. Now my limpet died. It's time to go sell this stuff.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Yeah, here I am at the station. This was the station that was paying the highest the day I was doing it. It's called Scully Power Station. And I'm coming in here with 256 tons, and there's some in my refinery still. I think I had a few tons in there that I totally forgot about. If you sell a full cargo load and you have anything left in your refinery, it will move into your cargo hold and you can sell that too right away. I just didn't do that. Anyway, live and learn. I'm still learning, gaining experience at this stuff. I'm painite mining to make money so that I can buy the Cutter and the Corvette and any other ships that I don't own yet, because I'm going to collect them all. And this gives me enough to buy the Cutter and the Corvette. So as soon as I'm done selling this, I'm off to buy those 2 ships and add them to my collection. And if I can ever set this thing down on, there we go, docked, then I can get in there and I can sell my painite core or ore to the company here at Scully Power Station. And the system is called IX, which I don't know how to say that. X maybe? I don't know. Anyway, that's the name of the system, but it varies. The prices that they pay fluctuate, and you should check before you head out. And if you have time, check once more before you go to sell, because the prices can fluctuate quite a little bit. And I found even the advertised prices aren't always what they're going to pay you when you get there. I don't know why that is, but lately I've been finding that even though they say they're going to pay me $789,000, sometimes I only get paid $770,000. So I'm not sure why that is. I bought the Cutter. Haya Orbital is where I purchased my Cutter. And then I'm going to go to another station that sells the Corvette and buy a Corvette. I can't remember the name of the station now, but it'll say, we'll see that right next. Anyway, here we are, the Federal Corvette. I'm buying one of those. What station is this, Goldstein or something? I forget. It'll say in a second here. But I came here to get the Corvette. It is Goldstein. Goldstein Port. Okay, so I came to Goldstein Port to buy the Corvette. And then I go back to Ray Gateway, my home station. I have both of these ships transferred there and all good. Takes a little bit of credits to have your ships transferred. It's roughly about what it would cost you for fuel if you flew it there yourself. So it's not a lot of money. And the time it takes is about the same amount of time it would take you to fly that ship to that station yourself. So it's fair, you know, it's reasonable. It doesn't cost an insane amount, and it doesn't take very long to have happen. Now I'm at an abandoned mining camp. It's called Dav's Hope, and I'm collecting materials that I'm going to need for when I start engineering. And you need these materials to get your gear upgraded to a higher level. So it's pretty nice. They have 10 different spots where these pieces of equipment are dropped, and there's 30 different types of equipment that you can collect here. So it's random what's going to be at each of these 10 spots when you go around to pick it up. But after you finish a lap here, you just exit the game and reload again, and everything will respawn. So you can do this as long as you want to, just keep doing laps here and collecting these items. It's a very good spot to get the materials you need for crafting. Some of the materials you need for crafting. There's other things that aren't here that you're going to have to go other places to find. It gave me good practice driving the SRV, which, again, I'd forgotten all the controls. I didn't know how to open my cargo scoop. I didn't know how to switch to my gun turret. I didn't know how to do a lot of things. You don't really have to shoot anything there. There's some data points that you can scan if you want to. It's not a requirement. And here we are landing at a crashed Anaconda site, and the cargo from the Anaconda is spilled out along the ground behind the ship. I'm just gonna try and set down my asp here where there's a spot suitable, and it's a little bit too rough. Get the landing gear down, back up a little bit, find a nice smooth spot. There, perfect. And to get into my SRV, select that, deploy, sliding on down the SRV ramp. It's pretty dark here. Lights come on. That's the wrong button. I'm still having trouble figuring out what buttons to push on the SRV to control it. Okay, I'm underneath my asp and I'm heading over in the direction of the crashed Anaconda. Some rocks here, bouncing over them. Yeah, you can start to see the crashed ship up ahead of me. Dug into the ground pretty good. And this is the contents spilled out on the ground. There's containers and there's canisters spread everywhere. We're looking for the cargo rack. And you shoot the cargo rack. There you go, bust that open. There's 3 cargo racks in total here. I've shot 2 of them. The third one's behind me, but I'll go to it last. The first one has 2 containers in it, and I'm having trouble controlling my SRV. Pushing the wrong buttons again. You have to target what you want to pick up in order to be able to get it into your SRV, and I've targeted the wrong container. But I managed to pick up the wrong container. And now I'm trying to line up to target the right container. There's one. That's what I want. That's out of the cargo rack. And the other one is still lying there. Come on, there. Targeted it. Now I can pick it up. Okay. Now I'll go up the hill to the cargo rack that I shot first, and it only had 1 container in it. You'll get a total of 4 containers here out of the 3 racks. 2 of them have 1 container in them, and 1 of them has 2 containers in it. And it's kind of random which containers are going to have 2 and which containers will only have 1. after you pick up all the valuable materials here, you log out and log back in again, and it resets everything. You can go around and shoot all the cargo racks and pick up the containers again. What they have in them is a little bit random. There's 4 or 5 different things that they drop here, maybe more, and they're all really valuable. They're hard to get, so it's worth coming here and collecting them. You can just repeat as many times as you need to get the amounts of materials you need here. The ground is really bumpy. This is a high G planet. I believe it's 1.7 Gs here, so you weigh almost twice as much as you would on Earth, and that makes the ride of the vehicle a little bit different. It makes flying your SRV around a little bit different here too. You tend to hit the ground a lot harder. You tend to do more damage when you land. Okay, I'm driving over to where the 3rd cargo rack is now. You can see the back of the Anaconda. The cargo racks will be in the same place every time you spawn in. It's just random how many containers each one will have and what those containers will contain. And I'm still struggling with the controls here. I'm going forward instead of shooting, pushing the wrong buttons. Okay, yeah, let's just shoot the container. There we go. And you can see the container is flipped out onto the ground. You do have to select what you want to pick up. You have to target it. If you don't target it, it won't let you pick it up. And I'm targeting the wrong thing. There, I got it. And now I'm just going to drive back over to where I parked my ASP. But if you want to pick up more things here, you can just log out, log back in again. It resets all the cargo racks. You drive around and shoot them again. You do the same thing at Dav's Hope. After you do a lap there, you can log out, log back in. It resets the whole map. That lets you just stay there and collect as much material as you want. When you're ready to leave, you just get back in your ship and fly away. Everything that I've been collecting here, except for that wrong container that I picked up by mistake, takes up no space. It has a limit to how much you can carry, but you don't need any cargo space. It's totally separate from that. So you don't need a big cargo rack if you're coming here to collect this, or if you're going to Dav's Hope, you don't need any cargo space to do those things. Now I'm at a place with these lava spouts, collecting materials here, and you have to shoot them to knock them free, and then you still have to target it to be able to pick it up. And if it's something you already are full of, you won't be able to pick it up. So there's a variety of common elements here, things like carbon and sulfur that I'm already full of that I can't pick up more. Iron is another one. I think there's iron here. Anyway, there's things here that are rare, like arsenic and tin and zinc. Well, I guess zinc isn't really that rare, but you can collect common items here and you can collect rare items here, but you have to drive around and find them. And what I didn't notice before was that they're marked with a little white square on your radar. So wherever you see a little white square on your radar, that's where there's going to be one of these. You just drive towards it, target it, shoot it. That's another common element that I'm full of that I don't have room to pick up. That's sulfur down there. And this planet has a fairly high gravity as well. So when I do fly around here a bit, hitting the ground, I seem to hit a bit harder. And There are a lot of these deposits here. I mean, it took me quite a while to drive around and find them all and collect them all. But this place doesn't reset by logging out and logging back in again. Apparently, if you want to come back here and collect more, you have to wait 2 or 3 weeks for it to respawn and refill. So this is one of those jobs that you come here and you grab everything and you kind of make a note on the calendar. Come back in 2 weeks and see if they're back. And if they're not, come back after 1 more week and see if they're back. It's a good resource site. It's pretty cool to look at. The colors here, the blue steam vent and the orange ground. It's really kind of spectacular. Here I go rolling my SRV, and you can see I've taken a lot of damage just from one little roll. I almost died going back to my ship because I got careless and wanted to just keep flying. After I take off from this little hill here, you can see my ship in the distance. There's my ship over there. And again, that wasn't all that tough of a landing, but it's warning me that, you know, be careful, you're gonna die. Don't be so hard on your toys, you're gonna break them. So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna fly back to my ship. I've gotten everything that was here. I've driven everywhere. That white square you see on the radar is that tower behind me that tells you that it's a tourist site. It's called Lava Spouts. I saw a great video about all of these sites that I've been to today and all of these things that I've been doing. Just search YouTube, type in whatever it is you want to find. If you need something, YouTube will have a video to show you how to get it. I won't be the one making those videos. Somebody before I came along has gone and done all that work. But enjoy. Thank you for watching. I'm going to take off now. I'm going to fly back to Rig Gateway. I'm going to park my ship. And that's the end of the video. I'm glad you watched all the way to the end like you have. Subscribe if you want more videos from, you know, Elite Dangerous is the game I've been playing now. I'll probably continue to play it. I'm really liking this game. It's hard to say. I started playing about 7 months ago and I took a few months off in the summertime. I think I've probably put in about 6 months into this game, maybe 5, you know, give or take. Since I've come back, ranking up, buying all the ships, going out and making all these credits, gathering this material so I can start engineering my gear. I'm really enjoying the game. I'm getting right into it. I'm putting more time into playing. I hope to spend some more time making videos in the future, but I can't guarantee a schedule right now. It might be the new year before I make another one. But I'll try and make it interesting. I'll try and include things that I've been doing. I'll try and make it as spectacular and entertaining as I am able to do. So, until next time, thank you for watching. Please like and share and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you do subscribe so that you don't miss a single video. I am WolfPack666. You've been watching me play Elite Dangerous. Take care. I will see you in the next one.